What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. After Sound here, bringing you Splinterlands content daily. We also stream on this channel Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sunday mornings US time. I know I've been sending everybody to Twitch for the longest time, but I haven't had as much of a chance to stream on Twitch lately, just with the way my schedule has played out. So instead of pushing you guys to another platform, I will just tell you that I also do stream here 3 times a week, and with the way that the schedule is set up, I've actually been able to be much more consistent on that. So Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. So come by and say hello. All right, let's actually jump into what I wanted to talk about in this video. And I guess there's two parts. One, let's do a little market analysis for where things pumped up from yesterday, as well as taking a closer look at the voucher prices and what we can expect from those in the future. Now, with SPS, yeah, we saw rises across the board entirely. I believe SPS is up over 20, maybe even 30%. We're down a little bit now, but coming up from that 9 to 10 cent range where we were at during the most recent dip, like just within the past week, we hit, was it 13 cents yesterday, or at least high 12 cents. And so we're kind of, ranging now in this new, 12.5 cent range, which is great. DEC, I was a little surprised to see pump a little bit. It was one of those things where I was just wondering if people were going to exit their DEC positions and start FOMOing into either vouchers or more specifically SPS. But we did see a little bit of pump in DEC, which was nice. And I guess if you've been waiting for a pump, I wonder how many people decided to exit their DEC positions at that point in time. But obviously, the more DEC pumps right now, the more DEC pumps, the less appealing it is, because then there's, guaranteed capital loss incoming. But what's interesting is that if DEC price stays relatively consistent, but SPS pumps, then the APR for DEC continues to go up very dramatically, right? If you want to get your hands on more SPS, then holding DEC, the APR just goes up way, way higher because of that. Now, vouchers, on the other hand, I mean, we went crazy. We went, it was like, what, $1, maybe even under $1 just within the past week. And then we shot up to maybe $2.30, $2.40 from the highest that I saw. Before we shot up, I had actually sold at about this range. I sold about 10 vouchers at about $1.85, as I told you that I would if there was, something there. Mainly because I'm not sure yet if I want to get a node. I do want to get one, but a part of me is wondering whether I want to get one in the pre-sale or if I'm willing to wait until phase 1 or whatever that case ends up being. Obviously, if I want to get one in phase 1, or I'm sorry, in the pre-sale, it's still cheaper right now because of the fact that vouchers are not above $4. So with that being the case, let's actually jump into a little bit more of the voucher price analysis and how this could be setting the floor. And I know that we talked about voucher prices or like the potential floor prices for vouchers in yesterday's video, but I wanted to dig into it a little bit more. Now, here are my credentials and my disclaimers and why you should, I'm just kidding, you shouldn't listen to me. It's because I made a video a couple of months ago talking about how, wait, is $2 the new voucher price floor? I was wrong. So I was wrong because vouchers went even below $1. So I'm telling you this on the front end because none of this is financial advice. I get this stuff wrong all the time. And more so, what I'm trying to do is just start a discussion where hopefully we can have a good dialogue back and forth in the comments. And if there's stuff that I'm blind to, which happens all the time, or things that I'm not seeing, perspectives that I'm not seeing, I learn so much from you guys when putting this out there. So that being said, with where things are going right now and what I'm seeing from voucher prices in the near and, or I guess I should say short to medium term, is as of now, voucher prices still have, I would say, somewhat of a ceiling at $4. And the reason for that is because there's two utilities now, right? There's two utilities that will be ongoing, at least for the time period, and that or the time being, and that is continued for Chaos Legion, right? So $4 is the price of a pack, and what a voucher will get you is an additional bonus pack when you buy 100 or more. So nobody in their right mind would pay more than $4 for a voucher to buy a pack when they can just buy another pack. Or nobody would pay $4 for a voucher to get a free pack when they can just pay the $4 to actually get another pack. So that ceiling for vouchers still remains. Now, $4 is significant as well on the node side because of the fact that if they go above $4, then what ends up happening is that the price in the presale, right, $1,000 plus 500 vouchers, actually ends up being more expensive than tranche one. Now, when I say that there's a ceiling, this is a soft ceiling because what it comes down to is what is demand going to be? How badly do people want these things? And how much FOMO and anticipation is there for it? So it's one of those things where, from a logic standpoint, it should never get above the $4 range. For those two reasons alone. But if there is massive demand driving this and somebody just wants to ensure that they can buy it in the first, part of the presale, then yeah, I can see voucher prices going well above that. But I would imagine that there would be some massive sell walls at $4 and, roughly above $4 because, like I said, logically, financially, it doesn't make sense to pay, right, to pay that much for a voucher. When if you're going to be essentially, it doesn't make that much sense, or it doesn't make any sense at all to buy in the presale for more than $3,000. So again, there's no added benefit, right? You're not getting airdrop points. You're not getting. It's not like the licenses will start until Q4 anyway. So it's not like you are getting in early and able to start getting the advantages or benefits of this. Which is why I see that, $4 kind of ceiling price there, and probably a lot of people selling if we do get to $4. So again, I'm saying that it's possible for it to go up. But with vouchers and with Chaos Legion, that is not the case. Now, here's the thing. There's a couple of other future, both near and medium terms, short and medium term, that will have an effect on vouchers. And that is this upcoming promo card, as well as Rift Watchers. Now, I've been talking about delays on Rift Watchers for a while, but it seems like the team is very intent on actually getting this out by end of June or early July. I mean, I know it says Q3, but in my mind, I was just like, it might be like late Q3 until we actually see something, just with all of the major updates that they have happening. And just a reminder is, like, we have the rank rewards, then we have Modern and Wild. We're going to be having this, pre-sale that's going on. So within the next, I want to say, 2.5 months, because we're pretty much halfway, or we are exactly halfway through April at this point. So in 2.5 months, there's going to be 3 major things potentially dropping. And yes, it's exciting. And do I think the company and the community can handle all of it? Sure. Do I think that the company wants to be doing all of this at the same time? Only if it makes sense, and only if things aren't going to be cannibalizing each other, right? So, and this is kind of what I'm getting at with the whole voucher thing. So yes, $4 is a ceiling price, but here's where it gets interesting. When we talk about voucher quantity, and I'm going to get into voucher quantity in another video, because we're going to break down how many vouchers there are and how many we can expect for upcoming things like Rift Watchers or this other promo card that's coming through. But because of the fact that there may be additional demand on those, right, over the next couple of weeks and months, then what's going to be very interesting to see is if those demands, right, if the demand for those items can pull voucher prices even north of $4. So I'm speaking in very bullish terms right now, and I'm not saying that we're going to go above $4. I'm saying that there's finally going to be utility for vouchers, right? The team has been screaming this from the mountaintops for a long time, that they are going to drive value and utility to both SPS and vouchers. And now we're starting to see that. And it's almost like this waterfall effect where we're going to be getting a bunch of different things within very quick succession of one another. So with that being the case, I am not saying that I expect voucher prices to go over $4 in the next 2 or 3 months. I'm saying that what will be interesting to watch is, as more demand comes for these vouchers within the different types of launches that are happening, right? So for this promo card, if it happens, again, there's nothing confirmed about it. I know that some paperwork was sent out, and that's the last we've heard. But with this upcoming promo card, and then with people trying to pull in, or not pull in, but like accumulate vouchers for Rift Watchers, and we don't know how many vouchers are going to be required for Rift Watchers just yet. This could be something where if they go to a fractional voucher system, which they had talked about or at least toyed with the idea in the past, then all of a sudden, it makes things a little bit more attainable, and you don't need to accumulate that many vouchers in order to get whatever you need for the pre-sale, or if it extends into the general sale for what Rift Watchers ends up being. So to take this back again, I am not saying that I think this will go above $4. $4 really seems like the ceiling based on what we have so far. But there are two unknowns that are coming within, I would say, the next 3 months to be safe. And if those come through, it'll be interesting to see what kind of additional demand they can draw. So when it comes to the promo card, and we're going into heavy speculation here, the promo card pushed vouchers from $1 to $2 last time, and everybody saw that that was a clean 2x, and a lot of people have been, buying vouchers for that reason alone. Now, when it comes to what will end up happening for this upcoming, we don't know enough about it, but if it does have demand, then that could pull vouchers up a little bit more. We're less than $2 right now, so this could potentially go to $3. So that doesn't take us anywhere close. But all I'm saying is that it'll be interesting to watch as we go along. Now, I talked about this yesterday already, so I don't want to rehash too much of it. But what this is going to be doing is, as we go through the different tranches, these will start to set new voucher floors. So there is a chance that if we go very quickly through the pre-sale and tranche 1, then we could all of a sudden see a floor price of $5 competing with a ceiling price of $4, and that'll make the dynamics between the two very interesting to see, and would potentially actually slow down sales, because that would remove, if you think about it, slow down sales, pack sales, because that would remove some of the benefit of buying in bulk. So just something to think about as we go along here. So it really depends on how quickly we sell out. And I wanted to keep this video kind of price focused. So we'll do, like I said, a lot more deep dives into the voucher, not voucher, I'm sorry, but into the nodes and the validator stuff. There's a lot to digest here. There's a lot of speculation out there. You know me, I tend to be a little bit more on the conservative side of things, but I definitely want to continue looking deeper into all the different aspects that this will be touching. But that's kind of where I'm seeing voucher prices, both from a ceiling and floor perspective, in the near to medium future, short to medium term future. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I would love to continue the conversation there. I will catch you all in the next video, and I will see you around the game. Take care.